In this video, we will be showing you a practical guide in how you can support your child with Year 3 addition following our school calculation policy. In Year 3, children will build on from partitioning from Year 2, and they will begin by adding two-digit numbers using either Dean's or place value counters. Here we're using a place value grid. This is the concrete part of the understanding. So here we've got two Dean's rods, 10 and 20. And here we have two ones, meaning we have 2. So 22. Children may want to write the number either side to remind them. Here we have 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So this one will be 15. To find the answer by adding these, children can then start by adding the ones first. It's really important that they are taught to add the ones column first. 2 add 5 is 7. Children may write this, or they may want to count out the 7 Unifix cubes or the 7 Deans. Here we have 10, 20, 30. 30. Children will be expected now to add 30 and 7 together to find the total. They can do this by adding all of the Deans up and base 10 to find the answer, 37. Once children are secure in using concrete resources to help them, they can move on to drawing and using pictures to help with their understanding. For example, here we have our place value grid. I have drawn 2 10s and 3 1s. Therefore, I would have 23. And here I have 1 10 and 2 1s. So I have 12. My question calculation would be 23 add 12. It's really important that the children practice writing the calculation as a number sentence. So to add these together, I can count in tens. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make sure though that I count the ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I have 5. I may want to draw 5 ones, or children may just want to write the number 5, depending on where they're at with their learning. And now I move on to the tens column. 10, 20, 30. So I know that this is 30. Adding 30 and 5 together, my answer is 35. When children are secure in using pictures and concrete methods to support them with their understanding, they can move on to the written method, the written standard method for addition. To begin with doing this, they will use partitioning. For example, 20 add 3 is 23. 10 add 5 is 15. We have partitioned it into 10s and 1s. We start by adding the 1s. 3 add 5 is 8. 20 add 10 is 30. Our answer is therefore 38. Moving on from this, children will just be able to use the shortened version. So 23 add 15 with 10s and 1s. Starting with the 1s, 3 add 5 is 8. 2 10s add 1 10, 20 add 10 is 30, making the answer 38. This method is called the compact method. This is the expanded method. There will be times within addition where children will need to regroup. For example, here we have 2 10s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Therefore, we have 29. Here we have 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Therefore, we have the number 15. Our question then, or number sentence, is 29 add 15. So, children will begin the same by using the concrete method and concrete resources to help them. However, if they look at the ones column, they will have 9 add 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When it comes to numbers that need regrouping when they're above 10, we have to replace the 10 ones for 1 10. For example, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This comes to 14. If we take away 10 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and exchange it for 1 10 rod and put it into the tens column, we have now made the answer 10, 20, 30, 40, add 4 equals 44. Therefore, our answer is 44. 29 add 15 equals 44. Once children have got to grips with exchanging and regrouping using concrete objects, they can move on to using pictures to support them. For example, here we have 34 add 27. Again, children may be able to instantly recognise that they will need to regroup, knowing that 4 add 7 is greater than 10. So here I have 34 add 27. Here I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've added the ones column first. Now I know that that is above 10, so I have to make an exchange by drawing another 10 here, but actually removing the 10 ones and exchanging it to the tens column. So here I have 1 in the ones column left, and I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in my tens column. Therefore, my answer is 61. 34 add 27 is 61. Finally, children will be expected to use the expanded method to be able to support them with their maths understanding. Here we have 59 add 36. The expanded method, they would need to partition first 50, the tens, and 9, the ones, 30, tens, and 6 the ones. Adding the ones first, they can see that this will bridge over 10. And the answer will be 15. Here, 5 tens add 3 tens, 50 add 30 will be 80. Children now have to add 80 and 10 to make 90, add the 5 to get to 95. When children are secure at using the expanded method, they can move on to using the compact method. Here we have 59 add 36. 9 add 6 is 15. So I know that my 5 ones will go here. However, I will need to regroup by exchanging the 10 under here and moving it to the tens column. So now I have 5 tens, add 3 tens, add 1 10. 50, add 30, add 10. 50 add 30 is 80, add the extra 10 is 90, making our answer 95. Therefore, 59 add 36 is 95. Finally, in Year 3, children will have the opportunity to develop their understanding and move on to 3-digit numbers. Here we have 432 add 395. They will follow the exact same procedural learning as they did with 2-digit numbers. For example, they will use the concrete objects and then move on to the pictorial method and then move on to the expanded and compact method. For example, here we have 432 that's been partitioned, 395. They would start with the ones column, 2 add 5 is 7, the tens column, 30 add 90 is 120, and the hundreds column, 400 add 300 equals 700. They would then add these up to find the final total. Moving on from that, they would move on to the onto the compact method. Again, starting with the ones column, 2 add 5 is 7. 30 add 90 is 120. Knowing this, I would put my 20 and I would exchange by regrouping and putting my 100 underneath. Here I have 400 add 300 add 100, which would make 800. Therefore, my answer is 827.